Second tier Queen's Park produced one of the biggest upsets in Scottish Cup history as they beat Rangers 1-0 at Ibrox to advance to the quarter-finals. Just as Philippe Clement thought he was turning the form around, the calls for him to go have never been louder. But what does he make of his future?
A few weeks ago, or the last weeks, everybody says, yes, everybody sees the evolution this club is making. So again, out of the emotion, taking decisions and turn everything around, I don't think this is what this club needs.
First win for Queen's Park Rangers since 1948. Were you ever involved in any cup shocks, Gabby?
Yeah, we lost over 2 legs to Bradford.
Oh, right, okay.
Yes, second leg, I think it was, we lost maybe 3-1 second leg. Yeah. Didn't know where to look, mate. Literally, like, walking off the pitch, just like, head down, no eye contact with any of the fans because they were fuming. So it can happen, of course, but Rangers should have enough at home.
Yeah, well, you would have thought so.
Yeah.
Now, a certain man is missing this morning. Has anyone seen Ali McCoist? And we can't get him off, let him get off that lightly. We've been trying to call him. Let's see if we can give him another little call. Come on, Ali, are you there? Let's call him. Ali? Ali? Where are you, Ali? I tell you what.
Come on.
I mean,
Pull from him.
Somebody will spot McCoist somewhere at some stage. If you do, let us know. We are desperate to track down
Don't let him
McCoist.
get away with it tomorrow.
No, I mean, well, I certainly won't. Look, Rangers losing to Queen's Park on the same weekend as Scotland. I was going to say battered, but are well beaten by Ireland in the rugby as well. I mean, we have to give him it big time.
He's clever, isn't he? He knows.
We have Rangers fans calling in their droves, though. Kev is on the line. Morning, Kev.
Good morning, Kev.
Morning, Jeff. Morning, Gabby. How we doing?
Oh,
Yeah, well, good, thanks. Yeah, what about you, though?
Yeah. I mean, the question for you guys is, do you want the angry, emotional side, or do you want the sensible, analytical side of me? Because yesterday was emotional and angry. I mean, I could probably get a few clips with the angry, emotional side, especially the language I produced yesterday during that game. Missing the penalty was just, the performance in general was just disastrous, because you kind of have 30 shots on target against a team that, no disrespect, because they played better than us, from what I saw anyway. But mid-table championship, it shouldn't even be a question. It should be, but then no one's got a divine right to win a football game, so it's one of those, isn't it?
Yeah, so are you Clement in or out?
You know what, Jeff? I'm very much on the fence still. A lot of my friends are, like, a lot more emotional than I am. Yesterday was quite heated. Some of my pals, like, come on out, he's got to go. Other words that can't be repeated on air, understandably. It's so hard, because I was on the other week speaking to Alan and Gabby about the Man United game, and you look how well we've done in Europe.
Yep.
We should have beaten Spurs. Probably, maybe should have beaten United, but came up a little bit short. We've snuck in the top 8 by virtue of results going our way, but domestically, it's an absolute disaster.
Yeah. Yeah. Kev, thank you very much indeed. Cameron is a Rangers fan, also wants to have his say. Morning, Cameron.
Good morning, Cameron.
Morning, guys. Morning, guys. Is all right?
Yeah,
good, mate.
Good. So what do you make of it all?
I think it's time to go. And it's not just Clement that's got to go. It's Park and Co that have got to go. For so long, everyone at the club has accepted second best. Clement said yesterday after the game, he'd said something along the lines of, he was asked about should he offer his resignation and things, and should a Rangers manager survive ending the season without another trophy? And his reply was, it's happened several times in the past, and that's where we are right now. That just sums us up. Something needs to change. I phoned up to speak to you guys just before the Man United game, and I was asked about what the issue is and why we're so inconsistent. And at the time I said, squad depth. We've come out of the January transfer window. We've got rid of Dowell. We've got rid of the players that are eating up big wages, but we've not really replaced them with anything. You have to come out, in my view, in every transfer window in a stronger position than what you went into it.
Cameron, I watched a few Rangers games this season. Even I watched the cup game where you're unlucky to lose on penalties to Celtic, and I watched the win over Celtic, and then I watched the game against Hibernian away. I thought, obviously, defensive not great, but going forward, Rangers look like they can score goals. They look like entertaining going forward. But it's inconsistency, isn't it?
It's a strange one because we had 29 shots yesterday. And in any other day, you could be looking at 4 or 5 goals from that.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, but I think that just comes down. Also, the players need to be blamed as well. And if Rangers, have you still got the receipts for Bajrami, get them sent back.
Yeah.
Because £4.5 million, and for Cortez as well, he's injured all the time. Have you got the receipt for him? Because you're spending big money for us.
Yep.
And it should be spent on sacking the manager, because how long is his tenure now? It's
Who comes in though? Who comes in though?
I would have Kevin Muscat in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm. Look, I mean, I think Rangers, it's an attractive job. I mean, you know, I think financially, one hand is tied behind your back, but nevertheless, I think a lot of people will be wanting that Rangers manager's job. Cameron, thank you very much indeed.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.